Travel back in time as you stroll along the streets of Calcrisoligo in Vigan. This 16th century town quietly boasts old world charm and Spanish colonial architecture and is the top attraction in Vigan, Ilocos tours. The town has successfully managed to preserve the historic district where you can still find calces, horse-drawn carriages, and walk along cobbled streets lined up with souvenir shops selling pottery and Ilico weaves, among the many things to see and do when in Vigan. El Nido, in Palawan, is most famous for its paradise-like islands and lagoons, but a 45-minute ride away through a land tour from its main town takes you to another idyllic destination, Nacpan Beach. Island hopping escapades in El Nido should not be missed. But after a jam-packed day of visiting coves, white sand beach pockets, limestone cliffs, a trip to relaxing Nacpan Beach is highly recommended and deserves a spot in your itinerary of things to see and do in El Nido. The main attraction is its 4-kilometer shoreline with golden sand and endless palm trees lining up, perfect for just bumming around. Kalatang Beach sits on the other side, and the two beaches form what is now popularly known as the Twin Beaches of El Nido. Tabataha Reef is regarded as one of the top diving spots in the Philippines, and perhaps, the world. Located at the heart of the Sulu Sea, it is considered a center of marine biodiversity and a haven not just for divers but marine conservationists as well. The only way to get to this marine sanctuary is through a live-aboard vessel from Puerto Princesa, Palawan. The access may be challenging, but it is probably what is keeping the Tabataha Reef's natural park teeming with some of the most unique underwater life in the world. It is listed as a UNESCO World Heritage Site and was nominated as part of the new 7 Wonders of the Natural World. Among the species that call Tabataha home include reef sharks, manta rays, Napoleon wrasses, and more than half of all the world's coral species. One of its islets is also a breeding site for birds and marine turtles. Visits to the natural park require months or even years of planning, but experiencing the staggering wealth underneath is more than worth it. As soon as your flight lands at the airport in Legazpi City, the world's most perfect volcanic cone, and the most active volcano in the Philippines, greets you with its majesty. Mayon Volcano is one of the most beautiful places to visit in the Philippines and is a top attraction in any Bicol tour. Its sheer beauty, the name Mayon comes from the Bicolano word magan, which means beautiful, hides a violent core, with past eruptions that flattened several towns. It is already a wonderful experience seeing the volcano from afar. But if you are an adrenaline junkie, you can soak up all its beauty while gliding through a zipline in Linan Hill. Visit the Cagsawa ruins for another unique and historic viewing point of the Mayon volcano. As a bonus, from Legazpi, you can take a side trip to Taal, where you can see whale sharks peacefully basking in their natural habitat. Take a stroll through History Lane within the walled city of Intramuros in Manila. This 64-hectare Spanish fortress was erected by Miguel Lopez de Legazpi and was destroyed by the end of World War II. However, the ruins remain very alive today and can be explored via Intramuros tours. The area has become home to several universities and establishments. You can find centuries-old churches like the Grand Manila Cathedral and San Agustin Church, the oldest church in the Philippines. Another Intramuros attraction is Fort Santiago, a citadel that served as headquarters for armies and foreign powers. It is a historically significant site where the national hero, Dr. Jose Rizal, was imprisoned before his execution. You can learn more about its history when you go on trips to Fort Santiago. You can also go on a guided bamboo bike tour or ride a horse-drawn carriage to explore Intramuros' historic walls. Cap off your trip with a meal or drink at some of the finest Filipino restaurants inside Intramuros. One popular establishment is Barbara's, where you can enjoy traditional Filipino cuisine buffet style while being treated to a cultural show. locals and foreign visitors from Manila often take a quick escape from the megacity and make their way down south to Tagaytay, a relaxing town famous for its cool weather and magnificent views. The best views face Taal Volcano, the world's smallest active volcano. The volcano sits on an island within a lake within an island. If that is not interesting enough, you can actually hike up to the volcano crater with excursions to Taal Volcano. An outrigger boat first takes you on a 15-minute ride to Volcano Island, and from there, you can do a 35-minute hike or ride horseback all the way to the main crater. While in Tagaytay and Batangas, heat up your trip with a delectable bowl of bulalo, a clear broth with beef shanks, bone marrow, and corn swimming in all its savory glory. If you like jumping into or swimming in cool cascading waters, Kawasan Falls in Cebu hits the sweet spot. It is a multi-layered waterfall in the town of Badian, and is best known for its turquoise waters. With a height of 40 meters, the first cascade, or level, is where most visitors stay, swim, and enjoy a natural water massage on board a bamboo raft. A 10-minute trek takes you up to the quieter second cascade. Kawasan Falls is also the endpoint of the popular adventure activity, the canyoneering adventure. This tour starts in Canlaog River in the town of Alegria, where you make your way to Kawasan, swimming along streams, rappelling through natural rock walls, and finally jumping off many waterfalls. Nearby is the town of Bohol, famous for its sardine run experience, where you swim with millions of sardines just offshore. Undoubtedly one of the most photographed and iconic destinations in the Philippines is Kayangan Lake in Coron, Palawan. Its lagoon is a dreamy mix of blues and greens glistening on a bright, sunny day. Kayangan Lake tours will take you to the jagged limestone cliffs and islets surrounding the lake. All these add up to a dramatic landscape, best seen from a 10-minute climb up a hill. Curiously, this view is not of the actual Kayangan Lake but the area where the tour boats park, but it is still breathtaking nonetheless. As spectacular as the views are above ground, the real gem is hidden underneath the lake's glass-like waters. Rock formations and schools of fish abound, making the area a favorite snorkeling and free-diving spot for visitors. The island destinations is also famous for island-hopping excursions and diving in its numerous shipwreck sites, among many other must-try Coron adventures. Many travelers skip Manila and make their way to the Philippines' other islands, but a day or two in the country's capital to go on Manila tours is still highly recommended. The hustle and bustle aside, Manila features a lot of tourist spots of historical importance. One of which is the Rizal Park, or more commonly known as Nido. This 60-hectare urban park is where you will see the Rizal Monument, marking the execution site of the country's national hero, Dr. Jose Rizal. Manila-based breeze keeps the Philippine flag waving from a 46-meter flagpole fronting his monument. The park also features manicured gardens, ponds, and a wide water fountain that lights up and dances to Filipino tunes by sunset. The park area is also home to a network of national museums that you can visit. Hand-chiseled some 2,000 years ago, the Banaue rice terraces in Banaue of Ifugao, North Luzon, is a remarkable destination and is truly one of the most beautiful places in the Philippines. Sit in a colorful jeepney as it cruises along winding roads in Banaue, and views of dramatic mud-walled rice terraces leave you in awe. The Ifugao people were highly skilled in carving both wood and mountainsides. The Banaue Rice Terraces is listed as a UNESCO World Heritage Site. It offers spectacular views of emerald hues during the rice growing seasons of April to May and October to November. Banaue may pack a lot of tourists, so you can make your way further to quieter but rice terraces and take a quick dip at its mighty Tapia waterfalls. You can also explore nearby Baguio City or pick fresh strawberries in La Trinidad, Benguet. Cebu has been recently awarded as part of UNESCO's network of creative cities, but its main treasure lies deep down. The island draws over 2 million foreign travelers every year, greeted by rich waters teeming with abundant marine life. Cebu boasts some of the best diving spots in the entire country and even the world, featuring underwater caves, shallow shipwrecks, and marine sanctuaries. White sand beaches of Cebu await visitors of Nacpan, Camotes, and Bantayan Island. Off the northernmost tip of Cebu, tiny Malapascua Island packs many surprises, including diving with thresher sharks. Check out other Cebu tours that you can add to your itinerary. Siargao's rise as a top tourist spot in the Philippines is nothing short of meteoric. Once a sleepy island in Siargao del Norte, it has become one of the favorite destinations and playgrounds for travelers, and it is primarily because of one activity, surfing. It is now known as the Philippines surfing capital, and some even regard it as the surfing mecca of Asia. Surfers are drawn to Cloud9, the most famous surfing spot in the entire country. From November until April, all is well with Cloud9 thick tubes, making it a perfect place to get stoked. Note, it is recommended for advanced surfers only. But you do not need to be riding the waves to enjoy this island destination, as there are also other fun Siargao activities and beautiful attractions to visit like rock pools, waterfalls, and the nearby Sogatan Lagoon, where you can swim with thousands of non-sting jellyfish. Find other Siargao experiences that you can add to your travel plans. The gateway to the Philippines' last frontier, Palawan, is its capital Puerto Princesa. It is here that you can find the world's longest navigable underground river and a UNESCO World Heritage Site, the Puerto Princesa Underground River or the Puerto Princesa Subterranean River National Park. Paddleboats of the Puerto Princesa Underground River Tour cruise through scenic limestone cliffs as it makes its way through the 1.5-kilometer underground river cave. The park is also teeming with wildlife like crab-eating monkeys, monitor lizards, and bats. Island hopping escapades in Honda Bay and a visit to the crocodile farm are also highly recommended among the many things to do in Puerto Princesa. Check out other Puerto Princesa activities that you can do aside from cruising in the underground river. Included in the UNESCO World Heritage Natural Monuments list, the chocolate hills of Bohol are a geomorphic wonder and truly a sight to behold. It is one of the best places in the Philippines to offer a unique landscape, with its 1,268 cone-shaped hills that turn chocolatey brown during the dry season, hence its name. The limestone hills vary in size but almost look similar in shape and range from 30 to 120 meters in height. It's a must-add in any itinerary for Bohol trips. Make your way to the town of Carmen, where the Chocolate Hills main viewpoint can be found. Aside from the Chocolate Hills, there is also a treasure chest of natural wonders and other fun things to do and places to see in Bohol. Some of which include Panglao Island tours, Lobak River cruise, and the Philippine Tarsier Sanctuary visits, where you can see the world's smallest primate. Long hailed as one of the best beaches in the entire world, Boracay's claim to fame is its 4-kilometer stretch of pure white, powdery sand called White Beach. cliche as it sounds, but White Beach is truly postcard perfect, with tall coconut trees lined up and crystal clear calm waters rounding up its unmatched beauty, making it the top attraction in Boracay trips. Its prominence in global publications has drawn in an influx of tourists over the last decades, and there is no shortage of hotels, restaurants, and bars in the entire island. As its gorgeous sunsets, the skies turn from mellow pink to fiery red, come to an end, this tiny island comes alive with its busy nightlife, earning a reputation of being a party destination where you can also join pub crawl tours. Other spots like Puka Beach and Dennywood Beach offer a quiet respite and some of the best relaxing vibes during the daytime. Other top things to do in Boracay include White Beach tours and activities like parasailing, helmet diving, banana boat ride, paddleboarding, and parasailing. Thank you for watching the video. Hope you like it and find this video very informative and helpful. Don't forget to comment below, guys. Would love to know your thoughts and suggestions. Please like, share, comment, subscribe and ring the notification bell for my next video content. This is Don Mocorro Maglasang. God bless you all and Mabuhay Philippines.